And with that in mind, we will begin our big interview. And joining us now, PJ Fleck, head coach of the Minnesota Golden Gophers football team. Been at it now a decade. Cannot believe that. I remember seeing you. You were just coming out of Western Michigan, and you still had a full head of hair, PJ. You were there, first round of the NFL draft, out on the red carpet. A decade, man. Does it feel like it's been that long?
I get asked that an awful lot. And I said, yeah, it feels like a decade. It really does. I'm not saying that in a good way or a bad way. Just it feels like a decade. We've put a lot of work into this place, from our coaching staff to players, to ourselves. I mean, it takes a whole village, as you know, to get this thing where we have it, and then being able to take the next right step. So, but it's been incredibly enjoyable. I mean, the people in Minnesota have really embraced us as Minnesotans. I mean, this is about as long as I've ever lived anywhere. So we consider this place home, and the Minnesotans have embraced us in that fashion.
And the fact that your spring game is coming up on Saturday, thinking a lot about the different sort of forms and fashions you've attacked the spring football season in. The fact that you've got nearly 100 players available and on the roster right now, how's just the overall volume of bodies you have available, how's that impacted the way you've handled this spring?
Great question, Anthony. I think that the biggest thing for us is we're a true developmental program. You know, close to 75% of our team is all high school developmental players. And then you just hit on it. We have close to 100 players going through spring ball. So you've got ones, you got twos, you got threes, and then you got those freshmen and those newcomers. And I think for us, the spring, we've had way more reps than we've ever had. We've been able to go live more than we probably ever have. And we played really hard-nosed spring ball football. I mean, even our practices, who usually don't go longer than 90 minutes, we've had some pretty long practices because we have so many players to get reps. So the biggest part is not just bringing the floor up, but taking that ceiling and knocking the top off of it as well, with all of our returning players that we have. It's been really interesting because every year throws something completely different at you, I feel. And the way you respond is going to really determine, I think, part of your success in the fall.
Hey Coach, watching you play last year, in the last couple of years, and I'm a big believer of this, I thought your defensive line, from the opening game last year, watching it, they dominated. And I thought, and you got obviously Smith, Bush, Howard, you got nucleus of guys coming back, playmakers. And then you look at the offensive side, and then with Darius Taylor, and then Drake Lindsey coming back, the question is, having been in your shoes, you've got good players. How are you going to balance this with the coaches and keep the coaches grounded? Because the first thing I would write on the board, don't get bored. I mean, we got good players that are going to play good. Your DNA is defense. Hey, we're going to play hard and not overcomplicate this. And then on offense, our backbone, our DNA has been running the football with the quarterback. Now you got a quarterback that's really going to be an outstanding player. How you dealing with all this with the coaches from the standpoint that they don't get ahead of themselves?
Well, we have incredibly motivated coaches, and we have a saying here called break boring. No matter what it is, change your best every single day. And, we have a bunch of blue collar coaches that came from either this program. We have a lot of assistant coaches who played for us. And then we also have a lot of coaches that have been with me a long time and guys that have just joined us. But our standard is our standard here. It doesn't matter what year we're in. We continue to keep changing our best. And I think break the boring has been something that, we've always adapted. But every year brings a ton of excitement. I don't think there's anything boring about college athletics in 2026 in any avenue about it. But I think that our coaches are really, really hungry. It's a lot of fun to keep evolving our defense, evolving our offense, and always finding ways to fit with what our players' strengths are. And I think our coaches do a tremendous job of that, as well as special teams. So we know what style we play, but we can always do it better. And I think that's the challenge that a lot of players came back, right? So when you look at a lot of our players came back to be able to prove it to themselves, we're exactly who we think we are coming up in 2026, who could be in the NFL draft today, decided to come back. So the overall challenge is always getting young people to change their best, not rest on their laurels, break the boring. Same thing with adults and coaches. But I think this program and the culture and the expectation we set every single day takes care of itself.
Well, everything that you're saying, I mean, I will vouch for that. I mean, I've seen it firsthand. I mean, I use the term quality of life for your players. I mean, nobody does a better job. And I mean that sincerely as far as how you're treating them, how you're coaching them, you're getting results and winning the games, and then the education part. I mean, it's outstanding. Compliment to you in the program that you set up. The question I got for you, when are you going to take a vacation and where are you going? Come on. Come on.
No, I'll give it to you. I mean, I'll take one. You know, I think some people don't like to talk about they don't go anywhere. But for me, like, yeah, Heather and I were celebrating our 10th anniversary end of June, early July. We're heading out to Paris and Croatia. First time I took her to Paris, I couldn't afford Paris. I thought I could afford Paris, and there was no way I could afford Paris. I made sure she ordered crepes and everything that we did, and we went to a fancy restaurant, and I made her get the cheese plate. And that was it. And then she goes, do you want me to fake having some type of rash or a breakout to get out of here? Because I don't think you can pay for the dinner. And I couldn't. But she got a cheese plate, and I got a steak this big where I thought, do I cut it in 2 pieces or 4 pieces? So 10 years later, taking her back to that same restaurant in Paris, and then we're heading out to Croatia. So awesome. That's how we're spending our 10th anniversary.
That's the way you get that done. Well done. I know the bank account's a little different right now over the past decade, so you should take advantage of that one. For Drake Lindsey, now, you know, as he continues to grow and mature at the quarterback position for you, I think back to a couple of seasons ago, even before he was in the lineup, so much excitement about that young man. Then he got the opportunity to be your full-time starter last season. There was a stretch of the year, PJ, where Drake Lindsey had to sort of carry the offense with the passing attack in a way that traditionally we're not accustomed to seeing the passing attack lead the way for Gophers football. How's Drake continued to progress this spring?
Well, part of how Drake has progressed is I think our running game's progressed. And I think that's one of the first years that we didn't run the ball particularly very well for a lot of different reasons that we study in the offseason, some with the health of players, some with who's available, who's out there, but also some of the things we were doing. So I feel like we're going to have way more success in the run game, which is going to definitely help Drake. But Drake he's a true pro. I mean, he changes his best every single day. I think he's got better pocket awareness. Just watching him in the spring, that's one thing we really wanted him to work on was the pocket awareness. And then when you step foot on the field as a great quarterback or an elite quarterback, your play makes everybody else better. You step in that huddle, they know that you're in that huddle. You're not the only player in that huddle, but they know they can rely on you to bring your game, your A game, and elevate everybody else's. And I think he's done a really good job of developing that in the spring, as well as his accuracy, and then the developments we want to continue to push forth with our offense. But he's so fun to coach. He's an amazing young man, and Wani hit it earlier. I mean, we're true one of the last life programs left and the developmental programs. And I love his development. I love where he's at. And I don't think our offense had ended up turning over the ball over the last 8 games. And I think that's a true credit to our quarterback, our redshirt freshman quarterback. Says a lot about how we win games here at Minnesota.
And you referenced the growth of the rushing attack that you're anticipating and having Darius Taylor. You talked about guys who could perhaps have gone to the National Football League. Darius Taylor being with your offense, with your program, Greg Harbaugh leading the way with him for another season. How much growth can happen with Darius Taylor?
Well, he's a jack of all trades. I mean, he can do everything. He led us in receiving last year. He's one of the best running backs in the entire Big Ten, maybe in the country. And when he's healthy, I don't think there's a more dynamic player that can do more for a team than Darius Taylor. Whether it's through the air, whether it's through pass pro, whether it's through the running game. When he's in there, we're a better football team. He's a kid that could have been drafted today and came back. Anthony Smith could have been drafted today, came back. Greg Johnson could have been drafted possibly today, came back. The list goes on and on about all those guys. And I'm just really Maverick Baranowski, and you can go on and on. But it starts with Darius Taylor on offense. And to complement Drake, I think there's no better fit for our football team and what we do than Darius Taylor.
Big expectations for the Gophers, but the work you're putting in right now in the spring, we know that builds towards what you're going to do this fall. Can't wait to see you again in the Twin Cities, PJ. Thanks for your time.
Bonnie, Anthony, thanks for having us on the show. Can't wait to welcome you back to the Twin Cities. Row the boat, Sky and Ma, go Gophers.